Hey, what's up everyone, and I welcome you again into this video. In this video I'm gonna show you guys how you can install designers fonts. So if you are a graphic designer, or maybe you do some computer graphics, maybe you do artworks, maybe you do business cards, maybe you do posters and flyers, maybe you advertise other people's businesses, it is very important that you have the best fonts installed on your system. Okay, so here I'm gonna write the name of the company that I'm working for, which is Pasha Media. And as you can see, the words, the letters, they look nice. I mean, like, for someone who is a graphic designer, well, you would say, but then I need something better than that. But then what you can do also is you can go through and cycle through the fonts that comes with Windows. So you can see that font looks man, let's keep trying. Then you can also see if there's anything. Well, that looks good. And that looks good, but sometimes you can cycle through all these fonts and you won't see anything that is matching your ideas. So that means you need other fonts. Alright, so in regards to you needing other fonts that looks more nicer, or maybe fonts that are presentable for your projects and stuff like that, then that's why we decided to create this video here at Pasha Media to show you guys how you can install third-party fonts that you can download on Google and then install them on Windows so that they are able to show in applications like Microsoft Word, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe After Effects, and all these apps that requires fonts for communication. Alright, so without wasting time, I'm gonna go on Google. And once I'm on Google, I'm gonna, let's say, let's go on google.com, and on Google I'm gonna type best designer fonts. Once I'm on this search palette on Google, then what I'll do is I'm gonna go to 25 beautiful free fonts for your next design project, and I'm gonna click on that. And then once I'm here, then I'm able to cycle through the fonts that they do have. So they've got this font called Moon. It's a nice font. They also have got Curves. It's a very good font, as you can see, light plus bold. And they also have got this Big John, Slim Joe free font. And then there's also this Baron. It's a very decent font, as you can see. So what I can do then is I'm just gonna try to download a few of them, then I can show you guys how you can install them inside of Windows. So let's start with the top one here, the Moon font. Let's try to download it, and then it will take you to the home page of the website itself, and then you can download it here where it says personal use download. And then you just click, and then it will download and it will finish. Okay, so once your downloads are finished downloading, once you're done downloading the fonts, all you need to do is, now there are 3 ways that you can install fonts inside of Windows 10 or Windows 7 or Windows 8. But since we are using Windows 10, then it is very important that I show you how you can install fonts inside of Windows 10. So the first way to install fonts inside of Windows 10 is go to your downloads. You'll realize that I've got 1, 2, 3 fonts here, but I can also extract these Moon fonts as well here. And then the Moon fonts comes also with 3 fonts, and then from there I can just take them out of here, or I can leave them there. But I will just take them there out of this place to demonstrate how you can install fonts inside of Windows. So I will just press cut, then I'll bring them together where the other fonts are. Okay, so the first way for you to install fonts inside of Windows is just to double click on the font itself, and then you press install. Then it will take a few seconds, and that is done, and then you just close it. That is the first method for you to install fonts inside of Windows. So now if I'm going to open my Microsoft Word, this font is available and is ready. So in order for us to verify that, what I'll do is I'm just going to type select all, increase the size since this is just a demonstration. Then when I go to my fonts here, I just need to look up to that name, which was Big Joe. Now, according to the way fonts are arranged inside of Windows 10, they are arranged through the most previously used comes on top here, and then the other ones like recently used, and then comes now all the other fonts. But now these fonts are also arranged according to alphabetical orders. So you can see A, and then as you're going, you get to B. As you're going, you get to C. So after C comes D, E, F, G. Since the font that we recently downloaded was Big Joe, obviously it's under the B. So I have to just scroll down, look around, then there you get it. So this is the Big Joe font that we just installed. All right. So with that in mind, there are also few other fonts inside of the Big Joe, which is now the Big Joe Bold, Big Joe Light. We only installed Big Joe Pro Regular, which brings us to the second method of how you can install your fonts inside of Windows. The second way you can install fonts inside of Windows, unlike double clicking on each one of them, imagine if you were having like 600 fonts that you need to install, then you realize that is going to take you the whole day just double clicking on fonts, installing fonts and all that stuff. So what you can do is you can go to Control Panel, and then once your Control Panel opens, all you need to do is click where it says Small Icons. If your control panel looks like this, then all you need to do is click Small Icons. But if your control panel is looking like this, then you don't have to even worry about changing that. So here you go to Fonts. So here is where all the fonts that are installed on this system shows up. So all you need to do, if you have got like 600 or 700 or 800 fonts that you want to add on this list, all you need to do is just select the top one and select the last one, and then you just drag and drop it on this list. And then the fonts will store the way they do, but this time around they'll do it automatically. If it happens that there is a font already there that you are trying to bring in that already exists on this list, like here, we already installed the Big Joe Pro Regular, so it's asking you that the font is already there, do you want to replace it? Then we just say no. But before we say no, we can also think of other fonts that might be there so that we avoid clicking. We just allow the computer to install the fonts if we have got so much. So if we have got 800 fonts, and then out of 800 maybe 200 already exist, you will see that it will take you 200 clicks to be saying no, or yes. So in order to avoid that, all you need to do is just click on this tab here and say do this for all the current items that might be already in existence inside of this folder. But this time around we know that it's just one, so it's Big Joe Pro Regular that is already installed because we just installed it first, and then we click no, and then you realize that those three fonts have been installed. Okay, so that is the second method of how you can install fonts just by dragging them into the control panel font folder here, not unlike before whereby we had to double click and then press install and then close and then double click again and do the same. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. Now at this moment we are going to the number 3 ways of installing fonts inside of your Windows 10 or inside of your computer. So this method only requires you just to locate where the font folder is inside of Windows. So I'm just going to open this in a new tab, and then I'll take this to the left, and what I'll do is I'm just going to go to this PC, then I'll go to local disk C, then I'll go to Windows. Inside of this folder of Windows, there's this folder here that says fonts. I'll just open that, and then now I'll take these other remaining fonts and then just drop them here, and then it will still do the same thing, but then it's just copying there directly. If there is fonts that already exist, it will still give you the same message. So if you were having like 600, 400, 200 fonts here, you just take them and drop them. Okay, so hopefully this video has provided you with a little bit of knowledge about how you can install fonts inside of Windows, inside of Windows 10. This method also works inside of Windows 8, and this same method works also inside of Windows 7 and Windows XP. I'm gonna create another video of the same type, but this time around I'll be showing you guys how you can do the same on a Mac. Check out that video because it will be coming soon. So with that in mind, I'll say, okay, thank you very much guys for watching this video, and may you click the subscribe button and also share this video to people that you think they might need the same information, but at the same time also share your contents. Let me see what you guys are up to, and also at the same time, sharing is caring, so let's keep sharing on the web. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. This has been Passion Media. Let's go.